Today I'm here to talk to you about standard alcoholic drinks, what they are, and why they're so important for you to understand them. Standard drinks is a concept that helps you calculate how much alcohol you're consuming at a particular sitting or evening. Because different alcohols such as beers, wines, or liquors have different alcohol contents, their serving size is also different. I have these cups filled to the appropriate serving size with colored Kool-Aid to help us see the difference. Let's get started with your standard beer. Beer contains 3 to 5% alcohol and the serving size is 12 ounces. That's your standard can. It would look a little something like this in a solo cup. Standard beers are Budweiser, Coors, Miller, and anything along those lines. Next, I'd like to talk to you about malt liquors or iced beers. These contain 5 to 7% alcohol and a serving size is 10 ounces. It'll look something like this in a solo cup. Remember that with iced beers and malt liquors, they also come in different can sizes and bottles. So be sure you're reading the labels so you know how many servings you're taking. Next is high octane or high gravity beer. A serving size is 8 ounces of this, and alcohol content is 8 to 12%. You can find high octane or high gravity beers at local restaurants such as Fratello's in Oshkosh. Next we have wine. Wine contains 12 to 17% alcohol, and the serving size is 5 ounces. Remember, red wine is a little bit stronger than white wine, so be sure you read the label. Next, I'd like to talk about liquor. What I mean by liquor is 80 proof or 40% alcohol. The serving size of liquor is 1.5 ounces. Liquors are rum, whiskey, tequila, vodka, and gin. A serving of liquor looks like this in a martini glass. Now this may look like a lot, but in a solo cup, it looks something like this. Remember, this is also the standard serving size for mixed drinks, so be sure you're watching how you're pouring. A serving size of liquor is 1.5 ounces and it is your standard shot glass. Finally, the last alcohol I'd like to talk to you about is what's called really hard liquor. Really hard liquor has a serving size of 1/3 of a shot glass or 0.5 ounces because their alcohol content is so high. It looks something like this in a standard shot glass. This isn't very much, but remember, this amount of alcohol is the same amount as the 12-ounce can of beer, so be careful how you're drinking. As you can see, different alcohols have drastically different serving sizes, so be sure you're watching how much you're drinking and read labels. Remember, you can have a safe and responsible night out and still have fun.